and welcome to today's video. It is 2 days before New Year's Eve, which means it is 2 days before my favorite holiday. And as usual, I'm going to celebrate by getting super glam, showing you how I do it, and then going through all my videos of the year to kind of relive the memories together. So let's start off our trip down memory lane with the first video I posted this year, which was my 2021 hair transformation. Now at the end of 2020, I cut my hair from hip length up to my collarbone, and the reason for that is even though I loved the length and I loved my long hair, I recognized that my ends were dead and I couldn't fix it. So ultimately I decided it was time for the big chop. I cut it nice and short into a very cute hairstyle I really liked, and now I'm properly growing my hair out in a healthy way so that my ends are still in good condition once my hair is that length again. I had a lot of fun taking you with me and showing you the process of having a service done, and I did a few more stuff like that in the year, which I'll talk about later. But that video also did really well, so this year started off on a high note for me. I then followed that with an annual interview, which is inspired by the Vanity Fair interview that I do with Billie Eilish every year. I used many similar questions and did the same thing, and the idea is for me to repeat this every year so I can see how things change over time. It's kind of the video equivalent of a time capsule, and I know it's a pretty popular thing for a lot of people to do, and now that I actually have to film the second version of this video, I'm kind of stuck on how cool is this really, but I do enjoy reflecting on things, so I think I'm going to keep going and keep doing it. But then at the beginning of the year, I had a lot of time to film because I was just sitting in my apartment while my partner was doing some holiday work. He had to do things for his degree, so instead of us doing things together, I was kind of on my own, and I spent most of the time filming. But that also gave me the opportunity to do longer videos because I had the time to do so. So I did an in-depth full face routine. I did how to make your boobs look bigger, which that video is doing really well, but also has limited ads because according to YouTube's algorithms and all that jazz, it's not the most PG topic out there. Not everyone wants to advertise on it, so I have limited ads on that video. I spoke about MLM companies, I did a story time, I did a video on how to cut my hair, which I've done a few of those before. I did 2 videos on how I cut my long hair, and then I did one on how I cut my short hair, and I think I'm not going to do it again for a decent amount of time. Yes, I do still cut my own hair, but I think there's enough out there of me explaining how I cut my hair, and I don't want to overdo the same concept the whole time. Then I did a video which is a story of all my past relationships and why I broke up with my ex and stuff like that. And while I did enjoy that video, I definitely enjoyed making it because a lot of people do talk about their relationships online, and a lot of people talk about breaking up and stuff like that, but no one really talks about the thought process behind it. And I understand it's private to a lot of people, and people don't want to put themselves out there like that, but my past relationships are far in the past, and I decided to be the example that I want to see, kind of explain what I'm thinking so that if someone else is in a similar position, they don't feel alone. Now, as much as I love the concept of the video, I don't like the overall aesthetic, I don't like how the look turned out, so I want to redo this video someday, but I think right now it'll be a little bit too soon, so maybe in a few years I'll kind of revisit the topic and have a more structured video. I did a few more fun videos talking about how vaccines work, a story time about a sugar daddy, I showed you guys all my jewelry, which was a lot of fun. I love showing collections to you guys, and I wish I could do it more often. However, as a normal person, I don't get a lot of stuff all the time, so it's not like I have a whole new collection to show you once a year, but I really do enjoy doing these videos and I look forward to doing them more in the future. Then I did a video on how I cut my long nails short, and I had a nail break that was being annoying. I tried fixing it, it just didn't work. Then I decided to just film myself cutting my nails short. And the reason I decided to do that was because at this point, we had already decided that we were going to start building the tiny house. And I realized that if I'm going to be building and working with my hands, long nails just aren't going to work, they're going to get in the way, so I'm going to have to cut them in anyways. So I decided to make a dramatic video out of it, and you guys seem to enjoy it. Then only in March did I post my shower routine, which was actually supposed to come out in December. I'd already filmed it a while ago. I filmed it before moving out of our old apartment because I really wanted that shower to be the background. But I wasn't a fan of the lighting, and I wasn't sure if the video worked out either. So for a long time I was thinking I'm not going to post the video, but then eventually I was running out of stuff to post because again we had moved out of the apartment, so I didn't really have a place to film yet, which is a running theme throughout this year. So I decided let's not waste content, let me just throw it together. I want to do a shower routine every year, and anyways I don't have the opportunity to refilm it now, so let me just post it. And I'm very glad I did because right now it's sitting on 87.9 thousand views, and this video did a lot for my channel in the past year. Not only did this video blow up and get me over 1,000 subscribers in March, but it also got a lot of view time, which helped me get monetized towards the end of the year. I think that was my biggest achievement this year because I have been doing YouTube videos since 2017, and only in 2021 did I finally get monetized, and it's all very exciting. It's very rewarding, and it is all thanks to you guys, so I definitely appreciate you guys sticking around and watching my videos and being here to support me, and I cannot say thank you enough. But we're not here to get sappy, so next I did a few other challenge videos. I did a one brush challenge. I did the colorful eye bag trend from TikTok because I got TikTok in January. I tried doing an ASMR video, which was a lot of fun. And something I will redo someday when I have a better microphone. I did some reviews and stuff like that. Then I posted our apartment tour to finally say goodbye to our old apartment. I enjoy things like house tours and apartment tours, and I was excited to finally get a post one myself. And it's gonna be nice someday to be able to look back and see the place as it was and relive the memories. But I remember after that video went up, my grandmother saw it and was very confused. She thought for a second I was going into real estate, and my mom had to explain to her that that is not the case. Then, as you would have seen in my vlogs at this point, we were fully getting into working on the tiny house. We were getting supplies, we were setting everything up, we were getting started, and I even posted a stressful story time where we weren't sure if we were actually going to build the tiny house or not, even at number 99. But looking at the progress we made since, I'm very glad we did start when we did. But then because we were building and obviously not living there yet, I was out of a place to film. So I filmed a life update outside, I filmed a video on Duke getting stitches, and I filmed a video on why my laptop broke, all of this outside, and that video is the one that really pushed me over the edge because it's so hard filming outside. There's wind, there's noise, the lighting keeps changing, and it actually got dark on me while filming, and I was like, I cannot work like this, I have to figure out something else. So I posted a few videos that I filmed in our office sitting on my desk because that's the only way I could have a white plain background behind me. This was around the time that I hit 1,000 subscribers, which was very exciting but also stressful because I was very happy to reach this milestone, but also I felt like I didn't know what I was doing because I didn't have anything proper set up yet. I didn't have a place to film, which is something that really got to me during the year. But I remember being very excited and checking my YouTube stats every morning and being like, oh my gosh, babe, I got so many more during the night, and it was all very exciting. It was a very fun experience. So I did a Q&A to celebrate that, and I did a video on my YouTube journey. I then did a study with me session because I didn't have anything to post, and I was kind of struggling with that, as I've mentioned. So I recorded myself sitting down and working for 2 hours, trying out a different study technique, and then let you study with me. And now, even though the other videos like this online are a lot more aesthetic, people did seem to enjoy this video, so even though it was a little different, it was fun to get to try it out. Then I asked the neighbor's sister if I can film in her room, because even though she has a bedroom, she usually stays at hostel at school and she doesn't really use the room, and she said it's perfectly okay if I film there. So the first video I filmed there was one I filmed with her and the neighbor. We did r/unpopular opinions where we just debated about different opinions, which was a lot of fun. I also did my boyfriend's makeup. I did a graduation get ready with me because I graduated back in May. Graduating is obviously something I was very proud of. I'm the only one in my immediate family that has completed my degree. And of course my whole family was there to support me on the day, and I have a lot of wonderful memories and pictures from that day. So of course I had to capture that in a video. Then I posted a video on what to expect when you're getting your eyebrows waxed, and this was partly inspired by bringing you guys with me when I had my hair cut back in December. I thought it'd be fun to bring you guys with me on more things like that, so I spoke you through what to expect when you're getting your eyebrows waxed as if you've never heard of the concept before, a true beginner's guide, and then you get to see the whole thing in real time, hearing us talk and everything. I then did a video on how period cups work because I think they're a good alternative. I really want to recommend more people use it because it creates less waste, which is ultimately better for everyone. And then I posted an alt makeup tutorial, which I had filmed literal months ago and somehow never got around to editing and posting. Something about it just made it so hard. I think it's the fact that it's a voiceover that made it so hard for me to actually get it done, because even though I'm doing a voiceover right now, I do not enjoy that video format. I prefer talking in person. Plus, finding a time and a space that's quiet enough to do that is always a hassle, but I had to post this video because I still had my normal brown hair there, and I had to post it before I could post my video announcing my new hair. I then posted my hair transformation a month after I actually colored my hair, so I was hiding from my Instagram stories. I didn't want anyone to see it until I was ready to officially announce it on YouTube, because I didn't want it to be old news by the time I posted it. But since I was pulling back from social media a little bit because of that, I then came back with a Get Ready With Me life update video, just to get you guys up to date with things you've seen in my vlogs recently, like me going on a trip, my siblings, stuff like that. That was then followed by a difficult time in my family, as you would have seen in my vlogs, like my mom got sick and stuff like that. I almost wanted to film another life update video because right after I posted that one, so many other things changed. But I instead left that in vlogs, and then I posted a video where I talked about everything I did for my birthday. It's something I started last year and I quite enjoyed, so I decided to do it again. Now this one didn't turn out that great. While I love the makeup look, the final look, the photo shoot and stuff, it's not the vibe I was going for. But then again, last year I had the terrible eyebrows, so it seems that these videos just never look good, but I still enjoy doing them. Then I went back to bringing you guys with me to things, and this time I spoke you through what happens if you go get an eye test, because I had never gotten one before. This was my first time going to an optometrist, or at least my first time in my adult life, and I wanted to tell you what to expect if you're going to an eye test sometime soon, because there aren't really videos like that out there. And if you're worried about going for something, you don't know what to expect, you don't know if you want to do it, I want there to be a video out there that you can look it up and see what you're gonna get. I also started using a new editor around that point, which I kind of used and then kind of didn't use because it's really difficult. My computer doesn't run it that well, but I really try and use it whenever I can because it does result in better quality videos. Anyways, then I filmed a video on how my partner and I met, and let's be honest, the resulting look is not that cute. My contour is way too heavy, way too dark. I was trying a new foundation routine for the first time. I had not figured it out by then. I had the concept down, but the practice not so much, and the end result is just a bit much, and for that reason I'll probably redo that video someday. But for now, that's what it is. I then did an everyday glam look, and then an everyday normal makeup look. And then what was probably the most eventful video during the year was my navy smoky eye video. And that's because while I was filming, the neighbor interrupted me to let me know that there was a fire on the property and we all ran to go deal with that. Obviously, all of that can be seen in my vlogs, but I let you guys in a bit of a cliffhanger there. But the very next video I posted was a story time where I did a black smoky eye on what exactly happened, and I show you guys all the footage and everything. And as I'm sure you've noticed, I did do a lot more storytime videos and I quite enjoy doing them, but I'm not sure if I want to do storytime videos while I'm doing my makeup, or if I just want to do my makeup and then sit down and tell you about the story. I think with trial and error I'll find out what format you guys enjoy the most, but I do like storytime videos when I have a good story to tell. Then because the neighbor's sister was back from school, we did a this or that video together where we did our makeup together and just answered some questions. She was practicing her makeup look for prom and she was a little worried about what to do because she doesn't wear makeup regularly, and I thought it'd be a fun idea for us to film together so I can kind of give her tips and things as we go along, and she ended up figuring it out at the end. I really enjoyed the look that I did in the video with her, that I did it again in another video just with a different color scheme, and I love the end results in that video. And it had been a while at that point since I really liked a makeup look, so it was refreshing to do something that I was really proud of doing. I then did a blue spring makeup look that I wasn't sure if I was gonna post because I just wasn't happy with the end result. I don't know what it was, I think I overlined my lips too much and the colors were too cheesy, something was just bothering me about it. But everyone I showed the picture to said they think it's a good look, so I figured I'd post it in anyways for the people who like the look and want to recreate it. Then we hit Halloween that I did a lot more things for than I usually do. I had a lot of fun creating 4 different makeup looks for Halloween. I did one more dramatic one subtle everyday one SFX one, and then one that's more a photo shoot than an actual Halloween look. But it was definitely a lot more dedication than the years I've done prior, and I definitely paid off. I enjoyed it so much that I'll definitely be doing more Halloween things in the future, but I always want the things I do to be realistic. I don't want to ever make a video where I tell you have to go out and buy these thousands of things, because then no one will be able to do the same thing and then ultimately the tutorial will be pointless. So I always want to keep it realistic, and it's a very fun challenge. I then did a few fall looks, some get ready with me looks, I did my makeup in a public bathroom, I did a roommate horror story because I was getting more into story times. Then I did 2 unboxing videos in a short time period, and if we're gonna be honest, I'm probably not going to do unboxing videos frequently as much as I would love to. But I know I'm not on that level that I'm gonna be receiving a lot of PR. It just happened to work out that way that I got 2 different things in a short time span. One was from the university and the one was actually PR. But yes, it was a lot of fun and I'm very much looking forward to those videos in the future. Then I made a video where I deep cleaned all my makeup, which was so satisfying. It felt so good using all my supplies after everything had been thoroughly cleaned. I was gonna do it in anyways, but the fact that I filmed it kind of forced me to sit down and get it done, and as a result I got it done a lot quicker than I would have otherwise. Then again, I did another story time because we witnessed a car accident, and this time I tried doing my makeup beforehand and then just telling you the story instead of filming a makeup look while telling you the story. I then had to re-film a makeup look. I had done my makeup in the car and somehow I lost the footage on that. It was very upsetting because I really liked the original video, but it just somehow disappeared, so I refilmed it and I'm happy with the way it turned out. I then did a very fun look where I tried out 2021 makeup trends. It was definitely a look that was outside of my comfort zone, but it was so much fun trying things outside of my comfort zone that I think I should do it more often. It's not the most popular video on my channel, so I don't think I'll be doing trend makeups again, but I'll definitely be trying more trends in my normal makeup routine. But then I started wrapping up for the year, so I posted my shower routine, this time actually in December. These videos obviously do well, but I post them because I like encapsulating my routine of every year. As you'll see in the new year, I'll also post about my morning routine and my evening routine and stuff like that because I like being able to look back and see how things change over time. I then reflected on all my Instagram posts of the year with Instagram Picks My Makeup. It's a fun video that started out as a twist as a trend and has now become an annual thing. And every time I love how the look turns out. Then I did my bullet journal flip through, which is also an annual thing I do. And I want to post more bullet journaling content, but I'm not sure if I want to do it on YouTube or TikTok or something like that. Because I'm by no means a bullet journaling channel, I do think it would be a lot of fun being a bullet journaling channel, but I don't feel like I'm enough of an artist to do that. Like, other people have such fantastic artistic bullet journals, and mine is just a normal functional bullet journal that I try and make cute. And I think if I film it, I might add too much pressure and it'll take the fun out of the process. So for now, I enjoy just posting my annual flip throughs. Then I did a get ready with me for a wedding, which was a lot of fun. Of course, the video came out at a bad time because it came out after the new variant started getting really bad, but the wedding happened before the new variant and we wore masks and we were safe in every way we could be. But cases were low enough in our area that I felt safe enough attending a wedding. But yet again, I was disappointed about the crowd, and it's just unrealistic to expect other people to have the same safety standards as you do. But at least we're gonna get to end the year off on a high note, which is this video and then the vlog that's gonna come out on the 31st. But let's not let that distract from the New Year's look that I've got going on right now. I am obsessed with how this look turned out. I'm so happy with it. I'm so glad I tried something outside of my comfort zone. But I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for spending 2021 with me, and then I look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye bye.